March is National Nutrition Month, and food insecurity certainly has a big impact on Connecticut families, more than you realize.
These statistics are staggering. Over 364,000 people in Connecticut are facing hunger, and over 92,000 of those are children.
I mean, that's about 10% because we have 3 million people in the state. So we're joined by registered dietitian and assistant extension professor at UConn, Michael J. Puglisi. Welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
But those statistics are just staggering.
Absolutely. And it can vary from time to time, but like you said, it hits families and families with young children the most in Connecticut. And we find that at 300,000 up to 500,000, depending on the time. And I'm a little worried because one of our main defending sources against it is the SNAP program or food stamps. And the maximum that people are receiving has been reduced recently. So that could make that number go up even more.
Wow.
Wow. Okay. So, I mean, what people probably don't realize is it's not like it's far away. It's in every community, right? Like, how does this food insecurity impact Connecticut families?
Absolutely. Like you said, we find wide gaps in regards to income in Connecticut, and you can have families struggling a great deal right next to very high income communities, and it can kind of hide that fact to make it a little bit not as prominent, but it has major impacts. So it leads to the decisions that people have to make regarding, do I pay the rent? Do I get to work? Do I pay for my car? Or my car kind of is broken down, I have to pay for that? Or do I eat? And oftentimes people either go hungry or they make a decision to choose food that's cheaper and inexpensive, but isn't that much of those healthier foods like fruits and vegetables, whole grains and dairy. And then we have health deficits. So people who are in lower income communities have about triple the rate of heart disease and diabetes compared to higher income Connecticut residents.
You know, there are programs out there that families fighting food insecurity in the state should know about, right? Can you highlight some of those programs?
Absolutely. I started with SNAP just now, and I know a lot of people have heard of SNAP or food stamps, but sometimes stay away from it because of the process of signing up. But End Hunger Connecticut, endhungerct.org can help a lot with that paperwork. Another big impact is brought by the Connecticut Food Share organization. Yeah. They have mobile food pantries throughout the country, throughout the state of Connecticut. And you can go on their website, CT Food Share, to look at what time they're in your community, what day. They also have good resources about standing food pantries, and 211 is another source for that as well. So if you call 211 or go to 211ct.org, they can provide some resources. And then I'd also like to highlight our programs. So we have community nutrition programs offered throughout the state. If you search Community Nutrition UConn, that will give you that. CT Dairy for dairy education. They have a lot of good resources for local food dairy that's very healthy as well. And, looking for those types of programs is really important. So hopefully I've encouraged people to go do that.
Michael, God bless you for working, for bringing all of this to our information. What made you choose to get into this line of business?
Yeah, I think kind of along the lines of what you mentioned a little earlier, realizing that we have an abundance of food available in our country and we have abundance of wealth. We shouldn't have this issue. So knowing that these resources are out there and these programs are available and trying to bring those to people to try to work through that difficult situation and improve health. I think we a lot of times are really good as a society as working with people in the hospital, but prevention is really important. So I really want to get to people in the community and prevent those long-term health risks and get them the resources that they need.
Terrific.
Well, we want to let everyone to know where they can go. So just let us know where viewers should go for more information so they can, if you didn't get a chance to write them down, we want them to know where they can go.
Absolutely. So as I mentioned, 211 or 211ct.org, endhungerct.org as well, ctfoodshare.org. And then ours is kind of longer, but Community Nutrition UConn, we have classes. We offer food preparation skills, shopping on a budget, kind of working in those difficult circumstances so that people can do the best that they can.
All right.
Thank you
Thank you so much, Michael. We appreciate your help and
And
good luck.
ctdairy.org, sorry.
ctdairy.org, of course. There we go. All right, everyone, have a wonderful weekend. You can always go to WFSB.com, click on Great Day for all the fun events we told you about.
Eyewitness News at 4 starts right now.